Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Super Mario 64 content you know and love here on twitch.tv/speedrun. And we're moving over to the 70-star League Division 2 actually right now, and we're about to get started. We have Blue Esports, JMillGaming, and Xein64 facing off, and it's gonna be a good match. I'm joined here by Badronis, who's commentating the last match between Cheese and Para. How you doing? What do you think about this race?
I'm doing pretty well, and honestly, that last race is going to be hard to top. You know, there was some great action, great moments all around, and I just love Mario, and I love Benny, and I love water.
Okay, those are all good things to like. They're all necessary in life, I think. So I can get down with that.
True. I think we should mention kind of like the disclaimer. This is another one of those pre-recorded matchups. We don't know what happened. We actually don't know anything.
I have no
really.
idea. I have no idea.
But
it happened.
Just to let people know that this did occur previously, and we're not going to see any interviews from them, and at the same time, we don't really know what's going to happen, but it did happen already.
So, GSA claiming to be a live speedrunning competition, but, this competition not even live. People in chat starting to Monka, but a Bonka from Xein on the door, and JMill missing Lakitu skip. Pretty sketchy start from both players.
Yeah, kind of weird, a bit scuffed at the beginning. I think we'll be seeing some stuff smooth out. It's not going to be for everything, but, bomb clip. Oh, Xein not with a good camera angle. I'm kind of confused. Gonna have to slow down a good bit on this bomb grab as well. But getting a big bomb. And JMill's gonna come up here. Not doing the camera change. Gonna have to do a bit of an off angle here, but it works out.
JMill's gaming. His saturation's so much like higher. His colors are really bright. You can tell by the grass, mostly.
Yeah, I think it's not like quite Xayah colors, but it's still like pretty vivid.
Yeah. Got those, red reds, those green greens.
Both of them going to the slide first. Oh, JMill not getting into the painting very well. It is a bit of a small window, but can lose a couple seconds there. Xein looking to get maybe like a mid 13 now. See if JMill can top that. 12-9. 12-7. So not too shabby.
Commentator moderating the chat. Chat, behave yourselves. Okay. Yeah, I was actually under the impression... Actually, hold on, let me look at the script.
Okay. I'll get my copy here. Oh, I think my script's out of date. You'll have to...
Bliss Hammer types in chat that JMill told him that he won by minute 20. Pity times him out for 600 seconds. And we actually just watched the stream now, and no one actually knows what happens, is what it says.
Elite Moral Minority says Xein won. So, who do you trust?
I'm pretty sure that Mario wins. I'm pretty sure that Mario wins.
True.
Xein starting off the 100 coin. Usually don't see the half cycle route. Pretty uncommon, but very easy to make.
Yep. He's missed 2 coins though. You actually missed 3 in this route.
Yeah, you have an extra. You can actually get all the coins up here and still make half cycle.
That you can. JMill did miss Owlus in the meantime. Gonna lose about 8 seconds to that, but second try was solid. So neither of these runners going that hard yet.
And JMill's going for 100 coin. This is kind of like what I call the tree side flip cycle. It's the fastest cycle, but it's 5 coins down from the maximum you can have.
Yeah. It's kind of like the standard from what you see, but JMill not gonna be making this cycle.
Yeah, half cycle backup, good call, and you can grab all these coins, like I said.
But he didn't have.
But he wasn't able to kick. Too much speed. This is a good
Yeah, this
backup,
is getting
actually.
bad.
I like this. I like this. He also grabbed that extra coin that was right there, and he'll make this cycle just one full cycle late. So I don't know what that is, like 10 seconds lost.
It's about like 13. It's not too bad.
Well, he's
You know,
also
also
up,
worth
he's up
mentioning-
coins, so
Oh yeah, compared to Xein, yeah, it's definitely like 10 or less.
what was worth mentioning? Go on.
JMill is pretty recently converted to N64, so like maybe like the change from the Xbox to the N64 controller, and also the input lag probably screwing up some of his muscle memory still. I don't know if he's still kind of in the adjusting phase, but it.
Oh, like
It
he's
could
not
be.
used to having no lag.
Well, like he wouldn't be used to having all the lag and stuff. Like I think it's like
Well,
the last month or two.
You mean like the actual just game lag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you say input lag?
Well, that too.
But why would he have input lag?
From the emulator.
Okay, he's
So,
used to
like-
not having less lag. But
Like for the kick, like maybe like the timing of pulling back and pressing B was a bit different. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just throwing stuff out there, trying to make. I don't know.
Bad Ronus Johnning for JMill
Hypotheticals.
Gaming perhaps paid off the commentator to make himself look better on stream. But he is on N64 right now, and that is a Craigasm. Could I please get a Craigasm in chat for N64?
Okay, here you go.
JMill screwing up his movement. Might not be used to not playing on Xbox controller. I've maybe also been paid off too.
Yeah. Can I get a what face for Xbox controllers? No notches. Not a big fan.
SMH Xbox controller.
Oh, JMill getting squashed.
Yeah,
I
not
don't know
used
if
to that
you can
N64
attribute that to a
controller.
controller switch.
Is he actually playing on N64
you can.
controller?
Yeah. Ooh, Zion's taking the owl. Very safe play from Zion. Actually, I do want to mention, I watched the last race that Zion did for GSA, and he said, like, he played it really safe, didn't, like, really try anything very ambitious, and he almost PB'd. So I think he's going to continue that philosophy again, where he's just going to be playing the pure consistency game.
I can get behind the owl in a race. Proto Man actually threw out the owl in a race the other day, and it worked well for him.
Yeah, that's like, I think he's done that in all his races. Taking the owl. And so far, Zion is in the lead, you know, despite
He's
being
got
a
a
bit
solid lead.
deficient in the strats. He's pretty far ahead. Also
About-
bumping on the slide twice.
About like 25 seconds lead. That's pretty solid. Dark World could change the
That's a
game
lot.
though.
It is a game changer. I haven't seen many deaths actually, but you can lose a couple cycles. You can take some bonks, and of course you can die.
We had death in Dark World yesterday in Cheese's race versus Mr. Jimmy Steele.
Oh,
So
there you go.
that was just within the past, like 24 hours. It could happen. It can happen to anyone.
Could.
Oh, okay, Zion working on reds. He missed one. The twins are not working
Yeah.
out.
I saw someone theorizing that you could just like not hit the switch and just fly into the star, then do side hop. I feel like that's kind of a bad idea and would be a bit slower. What do you think about that?
Well, the thing is that doing the wing capless hot lock rolling only loses I don't know. I think you can get like a 13 or like a 12 with it.
Record is 12:30 by Lopsy.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
side hop.
So like a 12 to a 13 on average. I don't know. You'd have to do island hop too. I mean, maybe no. I think even optimally, it'd still probably be better just to get the wing cap because getting the switch really doesn't waste much time. Like ideally, you could just fly onto the switch and then roll out into the star, and then the amount of time
Yeah.
that you save doing hot rolling with wing cap would be more worth it.
And that makes sense, especially because there's a lot of fancy new strats for that, like
Zion
the
doing
triple jump
probably
dive.
cycle. Barely
Zion
makes it.
almost- Yeah, a bit scary, but he got it through. Or he got through it. JMill almost got hit by the Goomba. I thought for sure he was going to get bopped. But he's on a good pace for Shig.
Ooh,
I'm
not
gonna have
with
to
that
slow
turn.
down. Adjusting his route on the fly for Poverty Shig. Still gonna be able to make it if he's fast.
Nope, that's a no-go. We are on normal cycle.
Rip.
So it's a couple seconds in Zein's back pocket. And a missed coin from JMill. This isn't very good.
Yeah, Xein, you know, being nice, slow, and steady. So far, pulling out some great returns. And we're gonna have to see JMill. Will he actually try to reduce the strats and be more consistent, or is he gonna try to like double down?
You know what they say? Slow and steady wins the race.
They do.
But the thing is that you can go slow and steady to try to win the race, but I don't think that you're ever going to be winning by a huge margin. So you're not really going to be maximizing your point gain, which might come back to bite Xein later. We'll see though.
I can see that for sure.
Sky jumping for Xein. Let's see what he's got. Does he have the sauce? Extra kick on the slope.
Yeah, went up pretty high. He's gonna have to adjust his speed, but there's actually good flying to get back under the box.
Yeah, he's good.
A bit weird.
So 1-star lead for Xein. Not too much ahead. And we'll be seeing what kind of routes they'll be going for here in just a second. We'll see if they diverge in Cool Mountain, do some different stars.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea what they're gonna go for because JMill's done both. Xein, I think, is a CCM 18, but you know, maybe CCM 17 is more consistent because you're not risking a failed side because of the penguin.
Well, if he's slow and steady winning the race, oh, look at this slow and steady on wall kicks will work. Hardly ever see this strat.
The true beginner movement.
If he were doing like the easiest route, that would probably be Cool Mountain 17 stars, and then you do the Toxic Maze and Hazy Maze Cave.
Mm-hmm.
JMill down
JMill.
1 star still. Faster though.
Okay.
Faster strats. You can die on this though. Very nice. Ooh,
Good. Oh, bad
not
angle
the best
though.
angle. Yeah.
And maybe
Also
a little
could've-
bit faster.
He could have held the wall kick a little bit more too to gain more height and drifted to the side.
Yeah. You can get, like, if you have a bad angle, of course there's like nothing you can do, but I think that was salvageable. JMill going for slip sliding away, so it's gonna be an 18. And Xein as well, we're gonna see some route sync.
Wow, that
What
was an
is this?
interesting.
He's probably gonna die.
No,
Can
he's-
he make it to the
Oh,
side?
wow.
No, he can't.
I
Wow,
actually
okay.
don't think that Xein should have dove there. I think he could have actually made it onto the slide without the dive.
Maybe.
When you dive, it kind of like locks you in, and you can't drift to the right and the left as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Second try though. We haven't seen anyone die on slide skip yet, I think. Not until now. This means that, you know, JMill is hot on Zein's tail now within, like, just a couple seconds. They should be synced up on this star for JMill.
And that's kind of I guess it's like more troublesome for Xein because if you're playing very slow and you're relying on consistency, like that kind of mistake will be a lot more damaging. JMill plays well. Okay, both of them starting on their 100 coin. JMill is able to kind of get out of that belly slide, losing a little bit of time.
I'm getting the safety run.
Yeah.
So JMill gonna be saving some more time there, but he's gonna have to, you know, get all the coins except one. Xein missing 1 coin entering the chimney, but he still has a few spares.
Yeah, it makes sense. He went for like a faster chimney entry than JMill did, who was very safe and made sure he got all the coins, so he could
Ooh.
actually miss one.
There's another spare gone for Xein. He's gonna have to. Okay, no, he still doesn't have. He lost all the coins. He doesn't have enough now. He got the safety coin and he missed too many. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. That is insanity.
That is really rough.
Oh, wow, and he's dead. I can't believe it. I've never seen anyone have so much trouble on the slide area of Kukul Mountain before in a race. So JMill's lead is now like a minute.
JMill is skyrocketed so far ahead of Xein, but that's crushing. JMill's timer looking kind of like a 3D glasses image with like the
it goes between outline. Blue and like purple.
Yeah.
Interesting timer. Not the biggest eye candy on screen for sure.
I'm not sure what the outline's for. Is it just like if it actually means anything or not? I don't think it does. Xein second go at the slide. Definitely already way in the hole, but definitely.
What? He has to hit every coin. He has to hit every coin.
Okay, he better not miss another one, otherwise we're gonna be in a deep pile of doo-doo.
There we go.
You know, luckily the safety red was enough that time around. Jim was already done with haunted books and we'll need, I guess, yeah, he didn't do Big Boo's balcony actually, so gonna have to get that one. But Xein pretty far behind now.
JMill is going to be practically a whole segment up on Xein, like a whole Big Boo's haunt. There's a whole lot of castle movement that it takes to get into the stage, so basically JMill will be leading the same time Xein hops in.
Yeah, we're gonna see JMill, unless he falls off the balcony or something, which should be. I actually don't even want to.
Oh my god!
What a curse! What a like!
I can't believe what we're seeing.
As soon as I said, I'm like, I probably just cursed it, didn't I? And then like,
I haven't seen anyone balcony with the punch strat in a really long time. Wow.
Chop probably feeling nearly suicidal now.
The Boo is far away. JMill going all the way down to chase him. Wow. Just wow. That was something.
Enough spaghetti for Mario's extended family.
So now JMill's only one haunted book star up over Xein, even after he died twice in Kukul Mountain, once deep into 100 coin.
Yeah, this is kind of nuts, you know, like, the actual quality of the gameplay is pretty low right now, it's got to be said, but, you know, it's all about how do you perform relative to the other person. So there's still a lot to fight for here. I don't know if they'd be able to watch as soon as it happened, so who knows, they might be thinking that it's over and they've been defeated, but can they actually persist and try to grind out a few stages here in the basement?
We'll see. I mean, definitely balconying in Big Boo's haunt is not a good way to lead into basement. I think Xein maybe had more time to cool off after that chilling Kukul Mountain. Spent a lot of time there. Might be more prepared for Pillarless. We'll see what JMill's got, though. It's a nice bomb. Looking pretty standard. Should be good. No Gucci double jump, though.
No single jump, though.
Nope. So what you want to do is basically, like, there's like that little sand, like quicksand,
like the crease
octagon. Yeah, as there's like a line there. As you get up to like the edge of the like octagon, you want to do a glitchy double jump, and it actually helps to turn the camera to the side. JMill opting not to do the side camera here, so it's a little bit more obscure where the place is. Oh. JMill's struggling to line up here for the ground pound inside the pyramid. He's not getting the ground pound.
Can he get a ground pound? Okay.
There we go. Xein can be very, very close here if he can lock in.
It's a bad angle, though.
See, that was very good. You see the side camera by Xein, and actually he barely landed right before the glitchy double jump. Oh, fall of shame. Fall of shame. Shame in chat. Shame.
Shame. You should open up like a school for Pillarless. Teach everyone the rules.
Sure, classes in session, boys. You better be paying for tuition though.
Fair enough. Are bits
A
acceptable?
100 bits or 1 grande burrito per student.
How many bits would it take to buy a grande burrito?
100.
Is it really only $1?
The grande burritos are $1.
Wow. You know, commentator, not a Taco Bell expert, kind of being shamed as well. More shame in the chat.
Oh yeah, we probably should have the title changed to D2. That is a good call. I'm pretty sure I can like ESP beam simply from here. Simply get that figured out.
Wow. That's a nice poster there, courtesy of Pity and his speedy Google searches or whatever.
No, I actually
So
already
we have
had it
them-
copied. I already had the link copied.
Okay. Nice. Pity, 2 steps ahead. I'm playing checkers, but he's playing
Oh,
chess.
Xein though,
Xein.
2 steps back with that bad lava boost. Gonna have to be going all the way up the volcano now. That's
He's
big
playing
time
hot
loss.
potato.
That's like 15 seconds or so. This can be a big opportunity for JMill. Oh, Xein trying to roll out off the flame, but not enough distance. JMill long jump boost, and he's up. This is very good. He's basically up a star now. Ooh, he tried to do the long jump wall kick ending, but didn't have the best angle.
Yeah, this kind of like James was definitely extending his lead a bit. Xein was not able to get his lava boost. I also don't know like what he was specifically doing. It looked like he had a bad long jump angle to begin with.
So, JMill for the end of the lava boost, it's actually really good that his angle is just barely right enough to grab the pole. Because if it had been slightly more left, he would have not been able to wall kick off the wall, and he would have fallen down like Cheese last race. That's another thing to point out. So he failed in a very good way.
Yeah, it was like a fortunate. It was a happy little accident.
I don't know if he was happy about it, but it was an accident.
Fair enough.
JMill working on red coins. Looking pretty saucy here. Xein gonna kill some bullies.
Yeah, can you
Bullying
get a
not
nice
accepted
triple
here
kill?
on GSA stream. No bullying. Standard here. Xein helping us
Dropping
out.
some ban hammers in the chat. Lots of support coming out for JMillGaming as well in the chat. I think JMill's gonna have to get these last 2 stars beneath the lava land. I think they're both the bully ones, if I'm not mistaken. Going for bullies.
It
and
looked like
can he
JMill
match
was
design?
going for the ledge grab skip for the big bully, and then opted to go for the small bullies when he missed it. Because he
Yeah, Xein
switched
did
to
the
the
same
Mario
thing.
cam. It's a good call.
Yeah, because you're kind of waiting on the raft anyway.
Unless you do ledge grab skip tiny bullies, which is possible, but no one really likes doing that.
I think Tago and Para do it, but it's not as significant of a time save.
Xein rocking all
JMill
long
not
jumps
with
for
a
the
good Mario
Reds.
cam angle either. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm a fan of the all long jumps for Reds. It's a good strat. We saw Jimmy Steele doing the lava boost movement for red coins, but for anyone who's like new to the game, just learn that long jump movement that Xein just did for Reds. It's very, very easy, very consistent, and it's within like a third of a second of the fastest red coins movement, unlike the boost strat.
Oh, Xein taking a butt slide off of the arch. Nice backup to get back on it, but
Low
gonna be
fly.
losing a bit more time.
Yep, and JMill's up a bunch of castle movement now on Xein. It's probably a little bit over 30 seconds lead. So it's very reasonable. If Xein gets early cycle in Fire Sea and JMill does not, we could see that lead chopped in half.
And JMill and Xein both in DDD. So kind of the slower section, but you know, you can lose a lot of time to lag and bad swimming, which JMill is kind of victim of right here. Eating a bit of lag, not getting all the swims properly, also eating lag from the whirlpool. And
Yeah,
Xein
it's a lot of
actually has
lag.
a few seconds to save here. Maybe still getting used to that N64 swimming.
Xein, not the best first chest, but the second one was pretty good.
Yep. Third one's a bit tricky.
It's really all about the fourth chest, I feel like. That's usually the deciding factor for how good your star is. Wow, a lot of lag from Xein.
The actual chest touch was pretty decent, but
That'll play.
yeah, definitely lost a lot of time from the lag.
Ideally, you just don't even move the camera when you're going for that chest. You just like go around in a circle, and that's it. But Xein must have moved the camera just to make sure that, you know, he made sure he got the chest. JMill going for the sub. Rocking the camera for the lag reduction here. Knows his stuff.
It's so pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Pulling out the same thing.
We have Manta star coming up for JMill, and then we're in Fire Sea, which is a pretty big deal in 70 star. I would say that it's probably the single hardest star in the run, and it's really weird because it comes after like a really chill mid section.
I was not gonna say anything in case JMill like was gonna get Manta'd. Just definitely kind of want to avoid any future curses. Xein though, I might have just cursed him instead, which I don't want to do. But yeah, JMill in Fire Sea, big boy shoes, put them on. Let's see what you got. A bad first angle though. He's able to recover it, but he's gonna lose a bit of time. It's gonna make the cycle a bit harder. He's gotta have to have clean movement.
Yeah, he's just kind of slow. That pull grab was pretty low too.
Okay. I don't know about
I think
this
that
anymore.
lava boost is definitely not on the table. Yeah, but the early cycle can be done. It's getting tighter and tighter though by the second. This is
that might be it.
looking sketchy.
And Xein with the burn.
Maybe if JMill gets a perfect elevator section here, he can make it up.
I don't know. The coin's pretty high up.
Nope, he can't make it. At least he got the coin though. It's the consolation. And Xein not hitting the elevator. That's probably rip his early cycle too.
Yeah, if you get a good ending though, it's not the end of the world, Xein. And JMill, oh, I thought he was gonna get burned, but not getting the good elevator cycle either. So not a great Fire Sea. Xein could do a bit better. Almost got hit by the bully though. That could have been very dangerous. He can actually knock you all the way off.
Xein gets to do the, you know, the good ending movement if he knows it. It's basically you're one full cycle late. Okay, long jump wall kick. Instead. Yeah, a little more old school. Side flip wall kick is
probably going to be too slow at this point.
Goes for the double burn.
I'm actually kind of surprised he was able to make it all the way there with a dive instead of like a jump dive.
Into the star. I haven't seen that.
I actually
movement.
Tried doing that a little bit. It's about the same speed, but you can also like bonk, so it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, I'd probably rather just go under the star and then ground pound it.
Although
it's nice.
You could. It does look really nice when you just kind of like. I love those like low stars, and it's almost like you just kind of snag it, and it's super fast.
Xein, pretty weak throw. Yeah. Nice.
I think she tried to do a half spin. There was a clip of him and Benji, like, because they're both German, or is that actually Benji's Austrian, but he visited Xein and they were playing Mario together, and Xein did like a half spin Fire Sea throw. That was probably what he was trying to do.
Well, the good thing about half spin is if like you don't get it, you don't completely miss. Like Bowser just goes nowhere. You can just easily re-grab.
Yeah, I think Xein did. Oh no, Benji did the exact same thing in his last race, or like in his last couple races. Maybe it's kind of a thing they both like thought they wanted to do. JMill missed a coin.
Yeah, he's down one, but you have one spare. Hopefully you can snag all the rest easily. Skeeter RNG, very nice. All the coins behaving. Ooh, he has to chase that coin. Not the best reactions from JMill. He can grab this coin on his way over the box. Xein can save a good chunk of time here.
Yeah. Let's see. Gonna have to run around a bit more. So not the best beginning, but still can be better than JMill. This race has gotten kind of close now.
It's not bad. It was pretty race-like. JMill having to turn the Chuckya wasn't the best grab. But he's Gucci gang.
Yeah, especially because he didn't have the coin to spare. He needed all 5.
Well, if he had thrown the Chuckya, it would have just plopped off the ledge.
Oh, yeah. In that case,
yeah, it was not a very good grab. Like this throw, you can do. Xein though taking no chances.
yeah. Clean ending. No, I don't think either of them will try doing the triple jump wall kick, but these stars can still use you a lot of time.
Yeah, you know, all in all, you can really only save 4 to 5 seconds from the 2 triple jump wall kicks.
And I'm talking about JMill having, sorry.
If you're not super consistent with it, then it's usually not worth it. Especially with top of the town, that one only saves 1 second.
So JMill had a bit of struggles on the boxes coming up to the elevator stars. Xein did that much better. He's actually going for top of the town instead. I wonder if maybe he accidentally entered at a higher water level.
Maybe he just wants it out of the way first. One thing I'd like to note on is that rollout that Xein did at the top of the ramp, that's actually not faster. That's actually slower than not doing the rollout. I don't know how many people actually know that.
Really?
Yeah, it's 1 frame slower.
I didn't know that. Because I saw, like, in the, you know, the kind of Bible of input displays, courtesy of Toast Rider, like the easiest strat just kind of ran, and then like the intermediate strat did like a rollout. So I'm like, okay, I can roll out, and that's not any trouble. So, dropping some knowledge.
Xein struggled a little bit to get up here. Okay, very good. That angle was a little bit questionable, but you can always, you know, force it in as long as your angle is compatible. I'm seeing some Taco Bell chat right now. The Gordita Crunch. I did have one at AGDQ, my first ever Gordita Crunch. It was pretty good. Not my favorite item. I think that like my favorite regular item might be the chalupa.
Okay.
Soft tacos are always good. Oh, I mean the double chalupa. I actually don't like it a whole lot. Oh, but JMill not liking Tiny Huge Island a whole lot either.
Yeah. The Goombitos, as I call them, not being friendly.
Wow.
It's so funny how they don't damage you, but it's almost worse because they just knock you off.
Slide on the first secret. So now Xein is right behind JMill. This is pretty crazy.
Wow, look at this.
Okay, triple jump move. Oh, okay. Decent backup by...
They're pretty much tied.
Yeah, Xein right on the tail, but not able to do the clip here. Ooh, and a punch. Another punch from Xein.
JMill holding onto his lead, but only barely. Somebody asking when stackers are coming back. What's your opinion on those? Oh, I can read chat?
That's a great question. I tweeted at Taco Bell right now. I'm trying to get in with them. I'm asking them how many RTs do I need for the stackers to come back. I'll link it in chat if you guys, you know, if you guys love the $1 stackers, then retweet me.
I think Virago wants a stacker. It's a great comment. It's interesting the kind of food chats we have. I'm too much of a, I don't even know. I don't really eat Taco Bell, I guess. JMill coming up for top of the huge island. And Giants doing Puck the Chronoflower. So really not far apart. They have the same star count. Yeah, simply calling out Pity for just farming some free social media clout, Twitter notoriety, whatever you want to call it. I think maybe he can get like that 300,000 retweet viral marketing campaign. But if it's to promote speedrunning, then I'm all for it, but you never know.
Yeah, we really need a Taco Bell sponsor. Honestly, we give them so much free advertising.
That'd be pretty hilarious. Like, I'd be hyped for that. Then we're starting off in Tall Mountain here. First log wall kick's pretty good. A lot of room to spare even.
JMill certainly
I don't know about this long
pacing
jump.
himself. He's certainly pacing himself in the start. Xein also pacing himself though. Not going to be doing the log wall kick now. Okay, backup movement
no.
maybe.
Can you back it up?
Yes.
Yeah,
that was
let's
super
go.
smart. That backup is actually really strange, pretty difficult. Side flip dive movement from Xein, keeping it real safe. The classic.
Yeah. Or if you're Toast Rider and you're doing single star, you do like the wall kick into the side flip dive. I don't know how much faster that even is if done perfectly, but it can't be by much. JMill scaling the mountain here. Xein on the same star as JMill. Can you get a good log wall kick though? Nice panorama cam. I don't know what the exact input is, but it just zooms way out. It's like the scenery is all visible. Mario's tiny. JMill going for the kind of very safe box method. Not really sure if I think that's necessary, but you know, as long as it works out for him.
Could just be his regular strat, you know. A lot of people have different strats for the box jump.
See, what Xein's doing is what I think of like just the typical one.
Well, the way he did it might have actually been slower than JMill, though. You don't want to do that big air kick. Really takes a long time to touch the ground there in front of the box.
True. But JMill also did have to reset his camera.
You just want to like fall off the ledge into the box.
Pretty much.
JMill, not the best coin maze, but
decent.
keeps it under control. Good adjustments from him. Xein, right behind. Hopefully, can get these mushroom rollouts. All right, maze entry. Interesting camera work. Haven't really seen this. Interesting side flip strat. I feel like that was an unintentional, like front flip.
Yeah, that was probably kind of him trying to kind of ad-lib it. But not too bad. And he's only one star behind JMill as well. Only the Breeze left. And neither of them, like, took a big death or anything of that nature. So kind of getting their legs under him now. You know, maybe it's a bit late, but better late than never. And if Xein can get this star pretty well, then we're very close still in Snowman's Land. Gonna have to avoid the Chuckya though. The like the small jump and then like the kick below the Chuckya might have been a bit risky. You never know. So Snowman's Head coming out for JMill here. Big star.
Very nice.
And a big boy execution.
That was a big boy execution right on the big snowman.
Yes.
Could you imagine how long it took for someone to roll up that snowman? Because, I mean, snowmans don't just roll themselves.
True. What are his eyes made out of even?
I don't know. I just noticed that, like, they're really, like, there's black on the outside and there's blue on the inside. They look really evil, those eyes.
He's a bit of an egotist. That's why it's called Snowman's Big Head.
Oh, yeah, he kind of has a big head. Yeah, JMill went for a swim. That was probably a pretty chilling experience for him. That cold water kills you.
What is Xein trying to do? Gonna be kind of doing the beginner-ish movement, but kind of like a hybrid between what's fast and what's easy.
So I see the question, is it best of 3 in chat? This match itself is best of 1, but they are competing in a league. So there's 12 players in the league, and it's basically a round robin. Everyone plays everyone once. And depending on if you win or lose, or how close or far you are from your opponent, you get a certain amount of points. So like you'll get 40 points for a win, and if the loser is within 10 seconds, they get 19 points, you know? So basically, it's all about who has the most points near the end of the league. And then depending on that, we'll make a bracket. So like the top 8 will go to bracket against each other. Or not the top 8. Is it the top 4 go to bracket?
No,
I
the
think
top 8 go into a playoff bracket, and there's this really scary like elimination round, and then the top 4 go to pace. Or not for D2, but the...
Oh yeah, not for D2. That D2 is going to be finished completely online.
But yeah, you're right otherwise. Himmel is down in basement going for HMC late, and Xein got SL red, so I'm kind of curious why.
The Toast Rider
Maybe
strat might be
100.
He might be watching a good movie right now. Toast Rider in our 70-star tournament, in all of his matches, he did double pillarless CCM17 and then grabbed SL reds on accident. In his last race, though, he didn't. That's how I know he wasn't watching a movie.
Do you think if you're German, you probably just still watch Marvel movies in English, right? Like, is you know English?
I mean, yeah, Xein he's like in the English community, so I feel like I would watch them all in English because, you know, then the words and the audio like match up with the
just have like
on screen.
I mean, you probably still have subtitles if you
can't get the triple jump
aren't sure what someone says at one point or another.
Yeah, you could have English audio and then German subtitles. That's what I do with foreign movies. I'd rather just watch it in the original language and just have subtitles.
Cool. So I'm gonna have to see if Xein is gonna like not do TC 100 or why he got an extra star.
Yeah, I mean,
But
not doing TikTok Clock 100, not too bad of a decision, really.
Yeah, it might be his pure consistency approach where there's been many costly deaths or even just a fall is really catastrophic.
Ooh,
because of how
that
far
is
you have to fall.
a missed switch press from JMill.
Yeah.
Chris was not coming early. One thing I'd actually like to see, maybe from Xein, what if he just does Toxic Mace and completely skips Stomp on the Thwomp as well? Because, you know, that can be a pretty spicy star if you're not used to it. Actually, I feel like a lot of the time, people aren't really ready for Stomp on the Thwomp by itself if they're skipping 100 coin. And
yeah,
okay, Xein going for triple box. Very nice.
Pretty
Definite
nice.
time saver with JMill.
Okay, so James just got the kind of easy ones left. Amazing emergency exit with the triple jump wall kick. It's not like it is ideally slightly slower, but more consistent for like a human. Now Xein is going to be getting those two as well. So even though JMill is up in terms of star count, I don't actually know how far he is ahead. If he is really ahead by much at all.
JMill is ahead because, I mean, he just had a slight lead in Snowman's Land already, and TikTok Clock 100 coin is a fast star. So we'll give him the edge for sure. I guess it's more on him to execute TikTok Clock 100 coin near its... he has to execute it within like 10 seconds of mistakes, though, if he wants to save time with it. And we've seen it's a pretty bopping star.
Yeah, I know JMill is pretty good at it, or at least he's gotten like a 53 first star, which is pretty nice. But, you know, it's all about your one attempt at it, you know. Sometimes you might... Like, that might have been after just, like, kind of resetting to the beginning, like, 20 times in a row before actually, like, even getting to halfway point. Or getting to the halfway point in the star.
JMill's in Rainbow Ride. Probably have Lakitu bounce coming up here. This can be a pretty hard star. Looks like he's rocking the regular Lakitu bounce with an interesting camera work. But he's good. That's a good bounce. If I had to guess, ooh, nice pull grab. He'll go for no wall kicks here.
Yeah, it seems like the smart option. And climbing all the way up the pole, you don't actually have to climb all the way up.
No, you don't.
You need to be like till the last like I think of it in sections like the alternating like blue and black stripe, but you only need like 3-1 stripe from the top.
JMill still though probably got like a 23, you know, still saving time over maybe a 24 actually with extra like ledge grab too. It was still time
Probably.
save for sure on the Lakitu bounce, but getting it out of the way is just good in general. I wouldn't be too surprised if Xein just straight up went for the cruiser though. If he's all about that slow and steady wins the race type deal.
Yeah, it's a fair point. I wouldn't be surprised either. We'll see after the triple jump wall kick where he goes.
Now he's bouncing.
I like to bounce though, so maybe
This
feeling
approach
himself
looks
for
good.
this much at least. And that's
Yep.
a nice bounce.
Extra jump, wants the extra safety on the pole grab. JMill went for the one less jump, but his pole grab wasn't that great. I think that all in all, Xein probably
dead.
about even with JMill. Yeah, JMill dead. Wow. So
That
we have a tied
starts-
star count.
We do. We really do. And that means... Actually, I don't know who's in the lead still. But
It
yeah,
would
that start...
It would be Xein, just barely. Because Xein doesn't have to do 100 coin in TikTok clock. Oh, jump dive. Oh, wait, this was intentional.
That was a
from
smart
Xein.
backup. No, I don't think it was
Okay.
intentional, but...
Flame shooter. Well, the jump dive was. Because
Maybe
he
it
would
was
have
like...
he would have done a side flip if he wanted to get up to the ledge.
True.
Like he wouldn't press the B button.
I feel like even if you're like going for pure consistency, I feel like the flame shooter triple jump is kind of a Monka S as well.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
you
don't
have to
even-
get the lane on like the very top of it.
I don't even like the flame shooter jump. I'd much rather
That's what
do
I'm
the
saying.
regular
It
movement.
looks just so nasty, like trying to go for it. JMill, nice reds. Good movement here. Can Xein match it?
Oh, triple
A
jump.
triple jump
Okay,
here.
and a side flip.
That
That
might have
rollout
been,
too, sketchy.
Might have been improv, but wasn't too bad
And
if
the
it was on the
dive.
fly.
Xein just wasted. He was wasting just time, looking really cool
Pity.
there on reds. That dive is slower. The extra rollout too, right before the 7th coin. Come on, man.
Pity. Getting a bit salty at the Binny movement.
I'm getting triggered. I'm getting hot here, dude. Oh, he's
Xein
dead.
butt sliding all the way up
Yeah,
the
that's
triangle.
not
I mean, not the
good.
donut blocks. Would you look at that? Two very uncharacteristic deaths from these runners. JMill on TDC 100 though, kind of the main event, almost falling off, but able to ledge grab. And he almost missed that jump as well, but that part's over. And there are
Xein
many ways you can actually
keeping
just
it even
fall and die here.
slower.
Oh wow.
Oh,
JMill in
JMill,
trouble.
is
JMill
he
in
dead?
trouble.
Wait, he might be on the box. Holds
alive.
neutral. Very smart decision. Runners, when they fall down, I used to do it too. They like to hold the stick in the direction they want Mario to go, but not really a good thing to do if you're gonna land on something. Try to hold neutral so that you don't slide off.
When in doubt, hold neutral.
Not able to
Don't
wall
do
kick here.
anything.
So Xein should be ahead again now, and JMill
This
is
is-
dead, and
Oh my
Xein
God,
is
Xein,
falling
what
down.
a-
Switching to
I
red
can't believe he
coins.
actually
Very
saved it
smart
there.
decision. I can't believe what's going on here. JMill has one
one
slice
health.
of pie. Yeah, this is... Wow. This pie is popular right now.
Like if he gets amped, he's dead.
He knows
If he gets a coin box, he'll be okay. But until then,
he's
he's
good
sweating.
now. He's good now. He's got the health
okay.
back. And he has extra
Alright.
coins from falling down. He didn't have to chase that coin, actually. Okay,
Fair enough.
that angle was sketchy.
JMill having the sketchiest TDC 100 of his life.
Yeah,
Up
he
here
just can't get the
to
angles he
end of his
wants.
wall.
Falls down. This is
Like,
rough.
are you even shocked at this point? Anything that could go wrong
Why did he chase that coin?
is going wrong. Yeah, I
he
don't know
didn't
why
realize. He didn't realize
bothered.
he still
He's
has the
got two
spares.
backups.
Yeah, 102. He's gonna actually lose time on the continue without saving now, because once you have 102 coins is when you start losing
Oh,
time.
JMill's falling here on the
Yeah.
final ascent. He was actually looking good, but
He drifted
he
too
was trying
far. he could have controlled it. I'm guessing he's just not really used to his stick right now, because something like that, I wouldn't think that he would drift out like that normally.
My theory is he thought he was gonna ledge grab after the wall kick and just did a small A press, but that actually wasn't a big enough wall kick, so like his second one didn't get enough height. Because normally you just walk kick again and then jump dive into the star after, but he didn't have enough height to do it.
All right, very nice change of pace there for JMillGaming. That was a very good pendulum start. Xein doesn't even bother with the wall kicks, just goes straight for the side flip strat.
Also did kind of a bottom up ice cream cone.
Yeah. I'm thinking that Xein's the kind of player that's like, he's all about the safety. So starting off with get a hand and then working on the other ones seems like the go, because get a hand with the time moving triple jump wall kick is the one that saves the most time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like,
It's
the
like,
pendulum is probably like the lowest reward.
ideally you should start top down, but it's all about how confident you are in actually getting the triple jump wall kick itself. And Xein doing stomp on the thwomp start. He knows the movement.
Yep.
It's looking spicy.
Ooh,
very nice triple jump off the box. That part's the trickiest part of the star, honestly.
That's pretty good movement from Xein there.
Look
Definitely
at how
was
close
practicing it.
these racers are right now.
Okay. Wow. Xein up by like 1 second.
Xein actually has more of a lead than it appears. He does not have the Toad Star yet.
Oh.
So he's actually up by, I would say, 15 seconds or so, especially with JMill struggling with the triple jump wall kick here. And Xein seems like the kind of player that's going to be going for the pole in Sky. So I don't really expect him to be losing enough time for JMill to make it up. It could come down to Bowser throws, but I guess just take it from me, folks. I think Xein has it.
Okay, Pity coming out with the script. Maybe you saw the pre-recorded gameplay ahead of the stream. Who knows? Xein64 up 2 bits. And JMill still got to get this red coin star. Nice triple jump though.
Decent stairs from Xein, and he's in. Yeah, JMill has some work to do to catch up. I think Xein has about... Yeah?
Never doubt the ability of bits to ruin someone's run though.
That's true. Anything can happen. And, you know, if he does go for triple jump wall kick and falls, because, like, he doesn't know how coastal race is, right? Maybe...
Yeah.
Maybe he doubles down on the triple jump wall kick because he thinks he needs it. Game plans always change at the end, or a lot of them do sometimes. Oh, he's going for left. He's going for left. No pull from him. Oh, and he's up.
He's got
it. Paid off. Risks do pay off sometimes.
And good elevator.
Very nice elevators.
Okay, avoiding the Goomba.
And in the pipe.
He's in the pole. In the pipe, rather.
Yeah, very, very clean. I think he has to miss at least 3 throws for JMill to have a chance here.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's got. Oh, that's one throw.
Wide.
Yeah, that's one throw down. JMill going for the pull.
Spin.
Wow. I've never seen that long jump to the second block going for the pull. And Xein struggling to re-grab Bowser. Air punch. This is looking like a tough fight. Maybe I shouldn't have called it so early. Okay, there we go.
Well,
first throw down. Re-grab. I think he can only miss one more. He wasted quite a bit of time here in this fight. He might be able to miss... yeah, he can only miss one.
All right, let's see what he can do.
That's a far throw. That can make it.
Can he make it? And there he goes.
Good.
Xein. High 53.
But if JMill finishes very quickly, he can get some points, but misses the first throw in the exact same way. Wants to be within, I'd say, at least a minute.
Yeah. That's a weird roller coaster of a race we had. I thought, like, Xein was so far down.
Yeah, especially with once he got the SL Reds, I think, is when people were like, oh man, it looks kind of weird. And he died in Rainbow Ride. It really came down to the 100 coin, honestly. had JMillGaming gotten SL Reds and then Samba the Thwomp and skipped the 100 coin, we would have seen a completely different story. Sometimes playing safe really does work out.
I think also JMill is probably still adjusting because in the races he's done previously, he's gotten like a bunch of 52s and 51s. Like a 54 is like a pretty big outlier.
So, what was that? Was definitely within a minute of Xein. So
I think that was like
still
30 or 40 seconds.
So JMill picking up some points.
Alright, actually, we are gonna have. I can't even.
So yeah, we're gonna be having Simply come in here for an interview.
Hello?
Hey Simply, congrats on the restream, bub. It was a really good job in that race. What were your thoughts, going through that transition between the last race and this race?
It was amazing. There was a couple close moments where I thought I was gonna ruin everything and GSA might have been in shambles, but luckily I was able to keep my composure. You know, I've practiced breathing a lot. I've done it 1,000 times at this point, you know, a lot of practice. So nothing new. There was a couple audio Monka-esque moments, but for the most part it's been a pretty solid day. So yeah. Pretty good stuff.
I also want to touch on mid-race around the Tiny Huge Island. We were talking about Taco Bell stackers. If you could say anything to Taco Bell right now about the stackers, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that the stackers need to make a comeback immediately. They are probably the best thing that ever happened to Taco Bell, and don't at me.
Definitely don't at Simply. They are the best things ever, I can confirm. Probably better than sliced bread, honestly.
Yeah.
So, I did want to talk to you about, the rest of your restream. So we have everything done now, but what are your thoughts going into this outro and hitting the stop stream button? Who are you planning to host?
Oh, I wasn't ready for that question. I haven't looked through, got to find somebody to host right now, so feeling like I just got put on the hot seat. But my plans are to go to twitch.tv/browse and then browse Speedrun and find a suitable candidate for a host. And then I will hit the stop streaming button. Well, actually, I'll hit the stop streaming button first. And there's a 1-minute delay, so I'll have about a minute to get my act together. So, not too worried about it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to get going. It's been a pretty productive day actually while I've been doing this restreaming, but I'm gonna continue to be productive hopefully, so it's all good.
Cool.
All right, well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more from you. I know that actually tomorrow you'll be in the first match, WG14 versus Paracusia 16-star League Division 1 tomorrow, and we'll be calming that together, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's been great. Simply definitely good showing today. Bad Ronus, thanks for the commentary.
Pleasure as always.
Good stuff, guys. Thanks for everything. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me in, and thank you for watching. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.
Peace out, everybody. Vote for Stackers.